Everyone's talking about
voice AI,
voice assistants,
AI voice calling
can replace me.
Voice AI technology that is really just getting started.
there are going to be billions of different AI agents.
They are a very important part of bringing this forward.
Context-aware voice agents.
Voice API.
voice API
Voice assistant.
voice API.
Hey everyone, you're here at Dr. Fullstack. So we're going to have a full-blown course here that's going to go right into the action. How to deploy Livekit after you've built your own voice AI agent. What we're going to do is build a voice AI agent. What will this voice AI agent have? Well, let's write it down here. Voice AI agent requirements. So we want this voice AI agent to have several things, right? One, I want to be able to speak with the voice AI agent without typing. I want the voice AI agent to be able to speak with me at very low latency. I want the voice AI agent to be able to create journal entries on my behalf. I want the voice AI agent to be able to create calendar events on my behalf. Lastly, I want the voice AI agent to be able to update and delete these calendar events or journal entries. So I think that example in of itself should be able to walk you through this process. If you're trying to build a voice AI agent for doctors, for lawyers, for learning languages, you name it. Well, all of this is possible with the same exact setup. You'll just add different types of function calling and probably introduce a RAG system in there. Now, what will the steps of this course comprise of? Well, first, we're going to have to set up a Livekit account. Okay, so when we set up a Livekit account, we'll get 3 sets of credentials. We'll save those somewhere that we can remember because they'll be necessary when we go ahead and test that voice AI agent locally before production. Secondly, we want to be able to save journal entries and calendar events. In order to be able to do this effectively, we're going to have a database where we can save those journal entries and calendar events. Now, we're not going to have to create those manually. Anytime we speak with the voice AI agent and prompt it to go ahead and create a journal entry for us or a calendar event, it'll go ahead and do so for us. Next, we're going to have to set up the actual Livekit backend multimodal agent. So this is going to require us setting up a Node.js TypeScript environment. And with that, we need our .env variables, which is why we saved those Livekit credentials as well as the MongoDB credentials. That's all you need for this one here. And may I not forget the actual LLM that you'll be using. In this example, we'll utilize OpenAI. So make sure that you have your OpenAI credentials with you as well. Next, we're going to go ahead and explain how that backend works so that you're not just copying and pasting code that you don't understand. What if you want to make changes? Well, in this tutorial, we'll go ahead and explain what exactly is this Livekit backend worker, how is it orchestrating these calendar events as well as journal entries, and how does it all work and fit together. Lastly, as far as the backend is concerned, we'll go ahead and set up a Docker file. So Docker is usually crazy and you're going to download Docker desktop and all these things. Since we'll be utilizing the one-click deploy platform, which I've abbreviated as OCD, we won't have to actually download Docker desktop and all these other things. So I'm just going to go over with you what that Docker file looks like so that you can include it in your repository and you're good to go. Now for the front end. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the front end with Next.js. You could use React.js or any front end you actually feel comfortable with. In this example, we're utilizing Next.js, which is pretty much React.js with a framework. And then we'll also include the .env variables that we need in there, which are really just the Livekit credentials as well as MongoDB. You don't need your OpenAI credentials for this one because it will be corresponding with your backend that already has that OpenAI credential. Next, I'll go ahead and explain what that front end looks like as we go through the code so that you're not just copying and pasting. I mean, you can do that if you want and skip over that part of the lesson. But if you want to know how can I make this front end look more grandiose, then I suggest you tune in and see what exactly this front end is comprised of. Lastly, for the front end, we're going to go ahead and set up a Docker file so that you don't have to deploy on Vercel if you don't want to. You can go ahead and deploy your front end as well as your back end utilizing the OCD platform, which is pretty much going to have everything in one place, and that'll keep you a little bit more organized. So for that, you're going to need a Docker file, and I'll explain what exactly that Docker file looks like. The last two steps of this entire tutorial is deploying that backend using one-click deploy, and that's oneclickdeploy.co, and deploying that front end also utilizing oneclickdeploy.co. So this is going to be power-packed, super fun, streamlined, and at the click of a button, you're going to see your voice AI agent not only working, but actually served over the internet for other customers to utilize and see what you've created. In just a minute here, we're going to actually see an example of what your voice AI agent will look like if you're able to follow these steps. So without further ado, let's check it out. IAssist. We're talking about the latest personal assistant AI-powered application. Now, IAssist isn't just a regular AI assistant. We're talking about a voice-powered AI assistant that allows users to create journal entries, manage tasks, create calendar events, and a whole array of other things. Here, we have a simple dashboard that'll allow you to access different parts of the application. If we click on the Assistant button, then we can watch the magic happen. As I click on Call Assistant, I can now see...
Would you like me to help with anything specific?
Yes, I'm actually creating a video to show off what IAssist can do. We're talking about a voice-powered AI assistant. Can you explain how can I go about this?
To create a compelling video showcasing what IAssist can do, here's a step-by-step approach. Outline key features. Highlight the main functionalities of IAssist, such as managing calendar events, creating journal entries, updating tasks, and setting goals. Demonstrate voice interaction. Show how users can interact with IAssist using voice commands. This will demonstrate the hands-free convenience. Show real-life scenarios. Create examples like scheduling a meeting, setting a reminder, or organizing tasks to illustrate how IAssist can improve productivity. 4. Emphasize convenience. Show how the assistant can help save time and streamline daily tasks. 5. Include testimonials. If possible, add user feedback or testimonials to build trust and credibility. Would you like to discuss any of these steps in more detail?
That was awesome. Can you go ahead and create a journal entry for me so that I can know exactly what you just told me?
A journal entry has been created summarizing your tasks. Would you like me to start scheduling these tasks for you now?
Yeah, go ahead and schedule each of those tasks in my Kanban.
It looks like there are no existing tasks in your Kanban at the moment. Would you like to create new Kanban tasks based on the video creation steps?
Absolutely. Go ahead and create those tasks.
All the tasks for your video project have been created in your Kanban. If you need further assistance or want to update any task, just let me know.
Amazing. Now, I want you to go ahead and create a goal for me to edit a video that showcases everything that IAssist can do.
Your goal to edit a video showcasing everything that IAssist can do has been successfully created. If you need any more help with this goal or anything else, please let me know.
That is amazing. Now, I want to go ahead and schedule a calendar event for today at 8 p.m. so that I can go ahead and upload the video that I put together.
Your calendar event titled Upload Video has been successfully scheduled for today at 8 p.m. If there's anything else you need, just let me know.
Thanks so much. You've been so much of a help today.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you have any more questions or need assistance in the future, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
Is there anything that you'd like to tell your viewers before I go ahead and put this video together?
Absolutely. I'd like to remind everyone that IAssist is here to make your life easier and help you stay organized and efficient. Don't hesitate to explore all the features and discover new ways to enhance your productivity. Have fun creating your video, and remember that I'm here to support you every step of the way.
Amazing. Well, there you have it, folks. That is IAssist. And guess what? That is what we're building today. So thanks for joining the course. Let's begin without further ado. Livekit voice AI agent deployments. Let's get started.